Revolting People by Andy Hamilton and Jay Tarses, with Jay Tarses, James Fleet, Hugh Dennis, Tony Maudsley, Julia Hills, and Andy Hamilton.
The year is 1775. The month, April. The fuse is lit and the powder keg of history is about to explode. At Lexington and at Concord, the blood of British and American soldiers has been spilt. And so the grim vulture of war descends upon this continent. Hark! I hear its merciless beak tearing at the flesh of the New World's lust, innocence. There, what do you think of that?
Oh, what? Sorry, Ezekiel, I wasn't listening.
Oh, why weren't you listening?
Because it was you talking.
Oh, I see.
What was all that stuff you were bellowing, Ezekiel?
Oh, that was the first paragraph of my chronicle of this momentous war. Yes, every great civilization has its chronicler. The Greeks had Herodotus, ancient Rome had Suetonius. America shall have Spriggs. It falls to me to write a fair, objective account of the war between the British Army and these rebellious scum.
Shh, keep your voice down. The rebels are tarring and feathering more and more loyalist sympathizers every day.
That is terrible.
It certainly is. I keep running out of tar. I had 3 barrels in the shop yesterday, and now they're gone. I think the rebels must have stolen them.
Well, you should lie and wait for them, Samuel, and then shoot them.
No, I don't think so. Customers do less impulse buying in shops full of bullet-riddled corpses. It's been proven by research.
Oh, come. Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of whoever's talking to me. Like most people in Baltimore, I don't want to be any part of this war, because it'll divide communities. It'll set brother against brother.
But that's not going to happen in this family.
That's right.
Because I don't have a brother.
Well, yeah, actually, Josh...
I wanted a brother, but you wouldn't let me have one.
Yeah, well, that's not really my
fault. You just
fault.
fobbed me off with a rabbit, which isn't the same.
Listen, son, I love every inch of your 7-foot-tall body, but I've told you before, conversations take a lot longer when you try to join in.
Sorry, Father. I'll try to remember.
Yeah, and you be careful about taking sides, Ezekiel. I've heard that the rebels are even thinking of executing loyalists.
In wartime, there are bound to be lurid, exaggerated rumors being bandied around, especially by those Satan-worshipping baby-eaters. But I appreciate your concern, Samuel. You know, you've always been much more than just a father-in-law to me.
Well, and you're much more than just a son-in-law to me, Ezekiel. You're a daily reminder of my daughter's abysmal judgment.
And yet you still worry about what might happen to me.
No, I worry about what might happen to me. And I'm already viewed with suspicion because of the 2 redcoats who live under my roof.
Yeah, but that wasn't your choice, Father. You were forced to billet those redcoats under the Billeting Act of 1771. So they've been living here for several years, rent-free, often disrupting the harmony of the household.
It's a lot of information for one sentence, son.
No, I know, but it needed saying. Am I slowing up the conversation again?
A lot.
Darn.
The rebel vermin, kill all the rebel vermin till they are dead.
It's a pleasant ditty, McGurk.
Yeah, I know. Kind of Christmassy, isn't it? Well, the war's definitely begun because people have started shooting at me. That's always a good indicator. Luckily, that sniper got me in one of my many artificial bits there, you see. You can still see the bullet lodged in my wooden leg.
Oh, yeah, just below the carving of the naked angel.
Yeah. She's a well-built angel, isn't she?
Yeah. I'm not sure she'd be able to fly. or even walk, for that matter.
Yeah.
Did you see where the shots came from, Sergeant?
No.
So what did you do?
Well, what we soldiers are trained to do in these circumstances. I arrested the first 20 people I saw, stripped them naked and made them form a human pyramid. Then I urinated over them while I forced them to eat large quantities of excreta, but I didn't kill them, though, because we're trying to win hearts and minds.
So you humiliated them, basically?
No, I humiliated them in quite a complicated way.
And did Captain Brimshaw and the rest of the platoon just look on while you perpetrated this outrage?
No, because I was on one of my solo reconnaissance missions.
Sergeant McGurk's famous for those. Was it another solo reconnaissance mission to that big house with the nice red light outside? And those girls who call out your name from their windows.
That boy is Satan's man-trap. Those girls are demons in disguise. They'll strip a man of his self-respect and his dignity and then charge him extra if he just wants to talk. They tell me. Well, this is almost diverting, but I can't tarry any longer. We chroniclers have to stay abreast of events, so I'm off to town to gather news of the latest British victories in the north. Adieu.
You know, This is all very puzzling.
Puzzling, what?
Well, I could have sworn that a while back, as part of a different adventure, I discovered that Ezekiel was not a pompous, moronic windbag, but that was just his disguise. And he was, in fact, a master spy for the revolutionaries. And come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I discovered Joshua was actually a genius and that no one was how they seemed.
Yeah, no, Sam, I told you, we've been through all this. That was all just a dream.
Are you sure? I mean, it seems so real. Maybe that was real and this is a dream.
Or maybe we're all part of someone else's dream. Maybe we're just fantasies in the mind of a giant mouse who eats too much cheese before he goes to bed.
Just a fantasy in the cheese-influenced mind of a giant mouse. Well, that certainly explains my life.
Mary.
Yes, Walter?
I asked you to rendezvous with me here in the forest because now that the war has started, our relationship has become untenable. Your allegiance is to the cause of American liberty, and my allegiance is to the king. For us to continue to meet as boyfriend and girlfriend would involve, for both of us, considerable jeopardy and danger.
And excitement.
And anguish.
And excitement.
Also, I think, if we continued, our relationship would be bound to collapse under the emotional strain. We'd have to skulk around in the night like thieves. It'd be furtive.
The exciting.
Secretive.
Clandestine.
Illegal.
Forbidden.
Sordid.
Sordid.
Shameful.
Shocking.
Unworthy.
Squishy.
Squishy?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind wandered for a bit there.
But the main thing, Mary, is that it's just too risky. If I was caught fraternizing with one of the enemy, then I could be put up against a wall and shot.
Yes, and I could be put up against a wall by you.
Mary, stop this sort of behavior. Our romance cannot resume until the war is over.
Or what?
Or till you change your revolutionary leanings.
Oh, I see. It's always the woman who has to fit in around the man, isn't it, eh? Why can't you change your leanings?
I don't have leanings, madam. I have duties.
And I have a duty to free this land from the despotic rule of a country ruled by a mad German tree botherer.
May I remind you, young lady, that we are at war now. Strictly speaking, I should have you arrested for such inflammatory talk.
That's not inflammatory talk, you wet-nosed lobster back. This is inflammatory talk. I'd like to see King George's fat, stinky head on a spike.
Madam, desist, or I will arrest you.
Go ahead and arrest me. I said go ahead and arrest me. Seize me, maybe firmly around the waist, and then we...
No, Mary. I see what your game is now. You're just trying to get my blood up so that things will burgeon. But no, I'm not falling for that this time, no. Our relationship has no future unless you abandon your political beliefs.
Very well, I'm prepared to discuss it.
Are you?
Yes, I'm a reasonable person.
Are you?
I'm very happy to have a mature, detached political debate where you try to win me over to your royalist views, but it's likely to be hungry work, so let's tuck into this picnic basket I prepared. See? Doesn't that look delicious?
Yes, it does. Is there anything apart from oysters?
Listen, McGurk, there's something I want to ask you. You've seen a lot of wars.
Yeah, 43.
Yeah. So who do you reckon is going to win this one?
Ooh, well, if I was offering odds, which funnily enough I am, I'd place both the rebels and Britain at 3-1, with a draw the favourite at evens, and for an outside bet, Holland at 300-1, Greece at 500-1, and Tibet at 1,000-1.
Holland, Greece, and Tibet aren't in the war.
Yeah, but there might be a domino effect, you know.
Well, I'm betting on Greece. 1 farthing, which is a lot of money in these days.
Son, how many times have I told you never bet with McGurk?
Oh, his winning streak has to come to an end sometime, Father. Why, only this morning he bet me a farthing that I'd end up betting him a farthing about something by the end of the day. I'm blown maybe he hasn't just won again.
Pay up, Joshua.
Oh, all right, here's your farthing.
This is extortion.
No, he bet me a farthing you'd say that as well.
You crook, McGurk.
And that, stop it, Father, you're costing me a fortune.
Joshua, move away from McGurk. Go on. Don't look in his eyes. Just keep going, out of the door. Go on.
I'll get you next time, McGurk, you scallywag.
Please, stop fleecing my son. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
No, it's actually a lot easier than that, yeah. Because the fish are surprisingly quick, you know. Yeah.
You know, it's not fair relieving him of so many farthings. I bet he's the most gullible sap you've ever met, isn't he?
Oh, let's think. Most gullible sap. Yeah, he'd be in the running. Now, you were asking me about this war.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand your odds, McGurk. The British must be favorites, surely. They have battle-hardened troops.
Well, you're right, of course, Samuel. The British Army has the British infantryman, the best in the world.
Right.
But it also has the British officer, who is invariably a wet-nosed milksop.
Oh, what, like Brimshaw?
Well, he's a military genius compared to most of them. They're a bunch of reckless, chinless wonders. Medal-seeking glory hunters, a lot of them, intent on leading their platoons in suicidal charges towards certain death. I've seen so many of those officers die on their first day of command.
What, killed by enemy fire?
Yeah, that can happen as well.
As well as what?
Tragic accidents. I remember one of them, Captain Carrington Lewis. Oh, he died tragically in his hammock due to the explosives that were being inadvertently stored underneath it. And then there was Captain Fortescue Smythe.
Well, what happened to him?
Flukish collision between him and a bayonet.
Yeah, don't tell me he fell backwards onto it. Probably more than once. Nobody saw how it happened, right?
Yeah, it's terrible, tragic. We were gutted, yeah. Not as gutted as he was, obviously, but you know, still pretty devastated, you know.
Father, can I come inside, please?
What for?
Well, a messenger boy just delivered a message for you.
Well, what's it say?
I don't know. I can't read it. It's written in writing.
Oh. Very well. Here, give me that and stay well away from McGurk.
Why?
Because I'll have the shirt off your back.
Now, I usually start with his trousers, to be honest.
This letter is from Cora. Dear Father, word has reached me from a rebel militia that my husband, Ezekiel, has been seized and is to be put on trial for being an unctuous, groveling appeaser of the British tyrant. Their words, not mine. And they say that they will try the toadying weasel. My words, not theirs. This afternoon. They say they are idealistic freedom fighters battling for a just and noble cause, but they're open to offers starting at 10 guineas. Clearly, my husband is in grave danger. Could you please go and rescue him, as I'm behind with the laundry? Your loving daughter, Cora. P.S. If you do manage to rescue my husband from a horrible fate, could you ask him to pick up some milk on the way home? Oh, I think that marriage might be in more trouble than I realized.
What are you going to do, Father?
Why should I do anything? Ezekiel's Cora's responsibility. I don't even like him. He's a ridiculous man. What about that time he went mad and lived in that tree under the impression he was a red squirrel?
Why did he think he was a red squirrel?
Well, I don't know. I think it was because the gray squirrels kept attacking him.
Yeah, they're aggressive, those greys, aren't they? Luckily, we haven't got them in England. Let's hope they don't get introduced there, otherwise our native red squirrels will probably be eradicated, apart from a few small areas of Scotland.
Yeah. It goes without saying.
All right. Put him down there. Now get him out of the sack. Take the hood off his head and take the gag out of his mouth.
How dare you mistreat me in this fashion? Am I to be shackled by heathen degenerates like noble Samson in the Philistines' den at Gaza?
All right, put the gag back in his mouth. That was a mistake.
What a windbag.
Yeah, the pompous ass. Kill him!
Calm yourself, brother. There will be no instant justice in the new America. Now then, if the accused will refrain from long-windedness, we shall remove the gag. Very well. According to parish records, your name is Ezekiel Isaac Obadiah Jeepers. This is an ugly baby Spriggs.
There was a misunderstanding at my christening.
You are charged with being a treasonous apologist for the repressive tyrant King George III. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Yeah, he's hiding behind legal technicalities. Let's kill him.
Oh, this is what happens when insurrectionists go unpunished. Mob rule, people pointing guns in your face.
Put that pistol down, brother. Gun violence will have no place in the new America. This will be a bona fide judiciary procedure with a defense counsel and a judge.
Kill him!
Then the judge should stop the insane shouts of kill him from that wide-eyed maniac.
He is the judge.
And that is why I believe that America must set itself free from British rule.
Well, you've put your case very well, Mary. You marshalled your argument with conviction and intellectual clarity. I just don't see why it was necessary to take your blouse off.
I wanted to highlight a couple of points.
It's not going to work, Mary. My mind is... Shh. Someone's approaching. Quick, let's hide.
Shall I put my blouse back on?
No, that's all right.
Quit moaning. You're always moaning.
Oh, I'll moan if I want to because, A, I don't know how I allowed myself to be talked into this. My standing idly by technique has seriously let me down. And B, I'd feel a lot safer heading for rebel territory if we didn't have a redcoat along.
Yeah, but I'm not dressed as a redcoat, am I? Joshua's decked me out in this cunning disguise as a fur trapper, see? With the pigskin boots and the deerskin jacket.
And I made the hat myself. It's raccoon. It's nice, isn't it, Father?
Yeah, it is nice. I'm just not sure you should have used the whole raccoon. Kind of looks like it's perched on McGurk's head with a fish in its mouth. Why's it got a fish in its mouth?
That's what we hat makers call a conversation starter.
I like it. A hat composed of dead wildlife makes me feel American.
Well, this is pointless, McGurk. You could never pass as an American.
Why, because I'm thin?
No. Because you have that ludicrous accent.
Oh, I'll explain that away easy. I'll simply say that as a child, I was abducted by Red Indians who'd been taught English by Cockney missionaries.
Well, I believe that.
Well, yeah, something you believe is not the baseline we're trying to clear here.
Don't you worry, Samuel. I'll convince them.
Yeah, but your demeanor isn't...
Listen, I know how to behave like an American.
Behave like an American?
Yeah, I can overuse people's Christian names and ask waiters for things that aren't on the menu. It's easy.
Yeah, but these rebels are probably local. They're bound to recognize you.
Why?
Well, for a start, your missing limbs make you rather noticeable, which is why children start screaming when they see you.
Yeah, I know, the little tykes. I can make them puke if I take my wooden eye out.
Really? So life is such fun, McGurk.
Yeah.
I still maintain that having a redcoat along places us in serious jeopardy. You do know what jeopardy means, Joshua.
Sure. Jeopardy means like a jeopard.
What's a jeopard?
Oh, well, now you've got me.
Oh, for the love.
Come on, let's find Ezekiel. Just stop the moaning.
What are they up to? And why is McGurk out of uniform? We should follow them.
I agree, but not right now. Right now, I think we should continue with our political discussion. You were about to make the case for the divine right of kings. We could discuss that. Possibly with you in the role of King Charles and me as Nell Gwynn.
No, Mary, we must get after them.
Oh, no! I've dropped all my oranges!
Something's out.
Oh, now we're in business.
No, I mean something's wrong. Let's follow them.
But what about my oranges?
Damn your imaginary oranges.
It's a terrible thing to say.
Come on, Mary, and do your buttons up.
Very well. I have tried to persuade you to free me using the force of reason and moral argument. But now I'm afraid you leave me no choice but to weep like a baby. For the love of Jesus Christ, show mercy on me. I have children.
Yeah, they're not your children. They have red hair.
Well, sometimes red hair skips a generation or two. But my ancestors were flame-haired Vikings.
Vikings?
Oh, yes.
Called Spriggs.
Oh, that's right. All descended from Sprigsman Sprigsenson. You won't find him in the history books. He was too modest. Runs in the family, lack of boastfulness. We're perhaps the least boastful people in the world. Without wishing to pat ourselves on the back, but we have won awards. By the way, I do admire how you keep this camp so spotlessly clean. That can't be easy. Do you do it all yourselves, or do you get someone in? It's so hard to find good cleaners these days, isn't it?
Wait a second. I see what he's up to. He figures that as long as he keeps talking, then we can't sentence him.
Don't be silly. I'm not clever enough to deploy such skillful delaying tactics. I'm no Penelope stalling her suitors in Ithaca as she waits for her noble Odysseus to return from the blood-soaked shores of dusty Ilium. But wait, it sounds so much better in the original Greek. Let me quote it to you. Okay, me, Pinelopia.
Doing it again. Yeah, all right. That's enough jurisprudence. Let's kill him.
No, brother. The new America is no place for summary execution.
Quite right.
It must be a considered execution. Right, I've considered it. Take aim.
No, wait. Stop.
Halt! Who goes there, friend or foe?
Friends. Really good friends.
Oh, my God, look, a bear.
Shoot it, quick.
Stop firing. That's my son. Step forward into the light, Joshua, so that everyone can see you're not a bear.
Sorry, fellas. Didn't mean to frighten anybody. I always look bigger with the moon behind me. Once I got mistaken for a very hairy cathedral.
Did you two come alone?
Absolutely. We two came alone, with nobody else, apart from each other. thus forming a we two who came alone. Do I sound nervous? I think I sound nervous. Maybe it's all those guns you're pointing at me. See, I'm allergic to guns. I like them, but they don't like me.
Why are you here?
To plead for the release of this pitiful, obnoxious, toadying creep.
Oh, bless you, Samuel.
Because after all, when you take someone's liberty purely because you happen not to like his views, aren't you betraying the fine and noble idealism of your cause?
Yeah, probably. Have you got the money?
No, regrettably, we're fresh out of money.
Oh, come on, you must have some money.
I'll bet you this farthing that we don't have any money. No, Tarnation lost again. I'm on such an unlucky streak.
Wait, there's something else lurking in those bushes.
Oh, yeah, I see him. It's some kind of small diseased monkey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a small diseased monkey with a raccoon sitting on his head.
And the raccoon's eating a fish?
Well, that's unusual. Do raccoons eat fish?
What did I tell you, Father? Conversation starter?
Kill it! Kill the monkey!
Fair enough. Aim!
No, wait. Roy, step out into the light so they can see you're not a diseased monkey with a fish-eating raccoon on his head. See, this is just Roy, a wandering backwoodsman.
Do I know him?
Don't be silly. How would you know him? He's a backwoodsman from the backwoods. It's way out back, behind the front woods and way past the side woods.
Can't he speak for himself?
Yeah. No, he can't. He can't speak for himself because, tragically, on his last hunting trip, wolves ate his tongue.
Looks like they had a pretty good nibble at the rest of them.
Hey, wait a second. I knew I recognized him. It's that redcoat, Sergeant McGurk.
Oh, no, now we're in for it.
Hiya, McGurk.
How you doing there, Sergeant?
McGurk, have you come to sell us more guns?
Hey, yeah, the ones you got us last time are really good. Made in Sheffield.
No, calm down, lads. I'm not selling weapons today.
Well, then have you got some more tar? Only we used up the last barrels you got us. Tar and Fenton, a tax collector, who turned out to be more rotund than he looked.
Yeah, well, I guess that solves my barrels of tar mystery.
No, I'm not here to sell you any tar either.
Then are you here in your capacity as our part-time military consultant?
Yeah, hey, that was great advice you gave us about aiming for the officer's groins.
Yeah, to make a funny noise, don't they? No, mind you, technically you still owe me for that consultation, but no, actually, I'm here on behalf
Wait a second, there's two more lurking over there in the bushes.
No, I don't believe this. What is this, National Lurking Day?
Show yourself, or we shoot!
That would be most unwise, because I heard everything, and
We know who you are. You're Captain Walter Brimshaw of the British Army, and this woman is Mary Oliphant, a free-spirited and independent-minded firebrand who supports the fight for republicanism and freedom, but who, unfortunately, is madly in love with the symbol of the oppression she so fervently despises.
These guys are really clued up, aren't they? I'm really impressed.
Well, I'm not impressed. I'm appalled. Is this what we're fighting for? Is this what the new America is to be like? In the new America, there should be no place for mob rule. The new America will be built around the cornerstones of liberty, equality, brotherhood. It will be a land of hope. But put the trumpet down, McGurk. It's cloying.
Yeah, I could do something more up-tempo.
No. The new America will be a land of hope, where the freedom of the individual is respected, and avarice and greed are banished into history forever.
I guess you haven't brought the money either.
To hell with money! In the new America, money will be unimportant.
Has she been drinking?
I really resent the way she's just copied my New America idea.
Good idea.
Enough of these words. I grow weary of them.
Oh, quite right. Words about Satan's tartlets of licentiousness and frippery. I'm sorry, but it needed saying.
I'm placing all of you under arrest, including you, McGurk. Have you no shame, man? Well?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you were expecting an answer to that question.
It did sound a little rhetorical.
Yeah.
Quiet. I order you all to down your weapons and follow me to the garrison.
Walter, darling, while your conduct is courageous and fearless and strangely arousing, I can't help noticing that there are a lot more of them than you, and they all have pistols.
They may well all have pistols, but I have the high moral ground.
All right, man, aim for his groin.
Whoa. No need to be so hasty, lads. No, can't. Look, listen, perhaps we could just step to one side for a quiet little chat, eh? Break open that celebration grog, Samuel. My throat's as dry as a dead jackal's wedding tackle.
Well, I still feel I'd have got those rebels to surrender in the end, just by imposing my moral authority on them.
Even I think that's stupid, and I'm a simpleton.
Face facts, Captain. It's down to me that Ezekiel is now reunited with his beloved Cora.
Yeah, that was a touching reunion, wasn't it? The way she threw her arms out wide and said, "You forgot the milk, idiot."
Yeah.
What exactly did you offer those outlaws, McGurk?
Well, let's just say that a couple of the garrison's cannons may have to go for a little walk.
I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice but to have you clapped in irons, McGurk. You've been arming the foe. Do you know what that makes you?
A hero.
That's right, a traitor. A filthy, wretched hero. How do you work that out?
I'm a hero because at huge personal risk, I am spying on the enemy.
Spying? But you've been selling them guns.
Only to win their confidence.
You've been selling them my tar.
For the same reason.
You've been advising them on military tactics. You told them to shoot British officers in the groin.
Thus sparing the officers' lives.
What?
By getting the rebels to aim for the smaller target. I mean, I could have said aim for the head, couldn't I? No. Thing is, I have to win the enemy's trust. That's what we spies do.
Right. Well, why didn't you tell me you were a spy?
Couldn't risk it, sir. There are so many informers in the British ranks. You know the sort. Mercenary scum will do anything for money. I hate that.
Father!
Is it important?
I'm not sure. Mary's outside the window in a funny costume.
Oranges! Who wants to squeeze my juicy oranges?
Oh, no. Wait a minute. What about the money?
Money, sir?
The money the rebels paid you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've sent all that to the Stepney Home for Limbless Orphans. Oh, I didn't want it, sir. It's dirty money.
Oh, dear. Here I am, all alone.
Oh, for the love of...
I hope no big, lusty aristocrat chases me into the barn.
Yes, Mary, I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, no. I seem to have fallen out of my bodice.
I said in a minute. Oh, sorry about that. Listen, McGurk, I owe you an apology. I misjudged you. I took you as an immoral profiteer, but clearly you're a man of great courage and integrity. I salute you, sir.
Sam, do you remember asking me if Joshua was the most gullible sap I'd ever met?
Yeah.
Well, I think I just answered your question.
Revolting People featured Jay Tarses as Samuel, Andy Hamilton as Sergeant McGurk, Tony Maudsley as Joshua, Julia Hills as Mary, Hugh Dennis as Ezekiel, and James Fleet as Captain Brimshaw, with Philip Pope and Michael Fenton Stevens. Revolting People was written by Jay Tarses and Andy Hamilton and produced by Paul Mayhew-Archer.
Revolting People by Andy Hamilton and Jay Tarses, with Jay Tarses, James Fleet, Hugh Dennis, Tony Maudsley, Julia Hills, and Andy Hamilton.
Dear Journal, hello there. Sorry, been meaning to write, but it's been crazy here in Maryland since the war began. To sum it up in 4 words, bang, 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 and bang. People are calling it the American War of Independence, but I call it the War of Noisy Inconsiderateness.
How's it doing, Father? How's the shopkeeping business?
Well, 2 days ago I sold a nail, but it was returned yesterday, so I had this one day of euphoria, but after that it was...
Hell from Mars, Yalor. Is that your carpet bag packed by the door?
I'm afraid it is.
Creme brulee. Where are you going?
I can't help noticing, son, that you seem to be exclaiming in French.
I know. Sophisticated, isn't it?
Well, it would be sophisticated if you knew what any of the words meant.
Well, why do I need to know what the words mean? I've never let that hold me back in the past. Besides, nobody cares what French words mean. They're purely for decoration. So, where you headed, Cockaban?
I'm getting out of here, son. I can't take any more of this unrest and upheaval. You'll be fine without me, and you have your sister Mary for company, plus Sergeant McGurk and Captain Brimshaw.
But they're Brits. They're the enemy.
Oh, come on. They've coexisted under our roof for 3 years now, and apart from the occasional murder, they've been delightful non-paying.
Pâté de foie gras. What's that noise?
That's the sound of a one-legged, one-armed redcoat climbing out of a barrel full of crackers.
Beg pardon for eavesdropping, Gov, but allow me to step in here for a moment, as I generally do in the nick of time whenever there's a family crisis, which is ironic, having never had a real family of my own, unless you want to count that Belgian dwarf creature and her cubs.
McGurk, why were you in my cracker barrel?
For the crackers. Also, it's quite a good little hiding place, provided I keep the crunch into a minimum.
Those crackers are crunchless due to the mold.
I know. And surprisingly tasty it is, too.
You've been eating mold?
Yep.
McGurk, you make me want to vomit.
If I had a penny for every time I've heard that. Now then, Sam, did I overhear you saying you were thinking of doing a runner?
Yeah, he's going to abandon me, Craig Suzette.
Well, you're welcome to come with me if you want, Joshua.
No, I can't leave. I have to stay here and look after my new pet bear.
Oh, no. Listen, we've talked about this, son. You can't keep catching wild animals and then trying to tame them. It always ends in tears. Look what happened with that coyote.
Why? What happened with the coyote?
Well, I looked after it for weeks, and then one day he just ran off into the woods on his own.
Well, not quite on his own. He took our next-door neighbor's leg with him.
Oh, the toilette. What a kerfuffle that caused.
So, Sammy boy, where you heading off then?
Going north.
Smart move, Sam. Yeah, heading north towards the battles. Flawless judgment yet again?
I'll be perfectly safe. I'm going to stay in a nice, quiet cottage in the country with my sister, Belle.
You mean I've got an auntie? I never knew that, Maldemare.
Yeah, aunties and uncles. Belle's the fourth of 8. There's Obadiah, Nathaniel, Nehemiah, Isaiah, Zechariah, Stacy, me, and Belle. But me and Belle haven't seen each other for over 20 years. There was a bit of a falling out.
Well, what was that argument about?
It was awful. I mean, you know, I don't want to talk about it. It's just too painful to go into.
You don't remember, do you?
Not really, no.
But Croc Mashori, if you go away, what's going to happen to the shop?
Who cares? It's a useless shop. It's in the wrong location.
It's a prime location. It's your sales technique that's a problem. You have a bad attitude towards the customers.
Only because they're scum. I never buy anything.
Yeah, I get them buying.
Yeah, well, then you can have the run of my shop, and anything you make you can keep.
Yeah.
Me, I'm off to New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, the famous New Jersey. Home of nothing.
See you later, Joshua.
I bid you chapeau, Father.
Joshua, my boy, come and sit close by me.
Do I have to? Only your lights look kind of busy.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll calm down in a minute. Now, question for you, see? I've been through my share of combat, and but for the loss of 11 or 12 extremities, I'm still very much alive. Now, why do you think that is?
Oh, that's a difficult one, Bois de Boulogne.
Please let go of the French. Why am I still alive? I'm alive because I am...
Silly.
No, I'm alive because I am crafty.
But you can be silly.
At times, possibly.
Silliness keeps clowns alive.
Yeah, why are we talking about clowns?
Well, I like clowns. The sillier the better.
Look, forget about the clowns, all right?
All right, but you never really forget a clown. Clowns are forever.
All right, Joshua, don't say anything for a while, just in case I boil over with frustration and shoot you through the head. Now, listen, you need to learn the value of craftiness because it's about making the most of your opportunities. For instance, I believe I heard you mention just now that you were the proud owner of a bear. Only there's a lot of money to be made from bears. A good performing bear is better than a pension, especially if that pension's not linked to final salary.
Well, I'm not sure I like the idea of a performing bear. That sounds kind of demeaning.
All right, and how about bear fights?
It sounds a little cruel.
Not at all. It's magnificent. And there are lots of epic contests you can stage. There's a bear versus a bear. It's always good value. Or there's a bear versus dog. Bear versus Quaker. That's usually a bit shorter, you know, but it's guaranteed entertainment, I tell you.
How about a bear versus a clown?
Yeah, people have paid to see that, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Sergeant. I just don't think my bear's a fighter.
Well, look, you let me be the judge of that. I bet he's a killer, isn't he? Is he outside, chained to a post somewhere, eh? Hey, where is this bear, eh?
He's in the cupboard.
In the cupboard, a bear in a cupboard.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't like the outdoors.
A bear who doesn't like the outdoors. Yeah. Listen, Joshua, if you're tugging my todger, I will...
No. It's true. See?
Blimey, crikey, it's a bear.
There. Happy now?
Well, no, open up again. Let me have a proper look at him. Well, he's a handsome creature and no mistake, and surprisingly tame. Yeah, you don't see many wild bears sitting on a chair with their legs crossed.
Well, we'd best leave him be now. He's going to get riled. You see?
Yeah, I didn't realise bears actually said grr. Wait a second, I recognise that voice. Ezekiel Spriggs, is that you?
No.
Yeah, it is you, Ezekiel.
Oh, damn. The roar was too much, wasn't it? I took my inspiration from Virgil himself, who loquaciously elucidated how, in order to gain entry into Troy, the ancient Greeks hollowed out an equine form of wood. Thus, so shall I thought, become Trojanus Ursus, and insinuate myself into the...
Yeah, that's definitely Ezekiel. I know, because my good eye just clanged shut with boredom, yeah. Now, let's just cut to the chase, shall we? Why are you dressed as a bear?
Because there is a price on my head. Some crazed, fanatical revolutionaries are offering a reward for me. Just because I drew an irreverent cartoon of Thomas Jefferson with a bomb for a hat. Gangs of hooligans rampaging through the streets calling for my blood, and just over a cartoon. What is wrong with people? I mean, this isn't the 1600s, for God's sake.
It's a good disguise, though, isn't it, Sergeant? I knitted it myself out of the skins of furry forest critters and bits of an old rug. That's why he's got one tartan kneecap.
It's a fine costume, Joshua. Magnificent craftsmanship, yeah. I particularly like the letters you've stitched onto his chest. Hello, my name is Brownie.
That's applique.
Is it really? Yeah.
Can I just say a few words?
I doubt it.
Well, clearly it is a priority of the most imperative magnitude that you do not disseminate news of my precise locality or of my incommunicado status inside this ingenious ursine persiflage.
I'm sorry, I blacked out halfway through that.
Don't blab that I'm a bear.
Yeah, well, if you want to pass yourself off as a bear, there's a few things you need to remember. 1, bears don't stand with their hands on their hips. 2, bears don't talk. And if they did talk, they wouldn't talk Nancy boy stuff about Troy. They'd say things like, you should see the salmon I caught yesterday, or I just crapped in the woods. 3, bears in captivity usually perform tricks for paying customers.
Oh, no. No. You're not turning me into some circus freak.
You see, I said my bear wouldn't be keen on the idea.
Yeah, this price that your enemies have put on your head, Ezekiel, how much would that be, exactly?
Oh, all right. But I'm not wearing a frilly tutu.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, Walter.
Mary.
Oh, Walter.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, is it me, or does this conversation sound a little limited?
It's nerves. For what I want to do next, I need to go down on my knees.
Oh, it looks promising.
To propose marriage.
Oh. Anyway, there's no prospect of us getting married until the fighting is over.
Well, perhaps the fighting will soon stop. Personally, I favor a diplomatic solution negotiated by an international organization of United Nations.
Yeah, like that'd work. No, this is a fight to the end. You British are doomed. To quote the great Thomas Jefferson, we have to rip out their throats, gouge their eyes, tear off their ears, and then spit in the holes.
Jefferson said that?
Well, I'm paraphrasing.
What if I changed my allegiance, my darling? What if I joined your cause? We could get married then, couldn't we?
But you'd be a turncoat. I could never love a turncoat. Have the courage of your stupid, antiquated convictions.
I get so confused.
Besides, you being an officer in the British Army somehow makes the relationship more, sleeping with the enemy, as it were. It's thrilling.
It's cheap and tawdry.
Like I said, thrilling.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed with shame.
Also thrilling.
Strictly speaking, I shouldn't even be here with you.
Well, it's lucky you are.
What does that mean?
Well, let's put it this way. You're better off here nibbling on me than in your barracks at approximately 2:17 this afternoon.
What? Okay, found you, Mary. Now I've got to get back and warn the troops of this rebel treachery.
No, you don't. The troops are all Hessians, brutish German mercenaries who deserve what's coming to them and then some.
Captain, shocking news. I came as quickly as I could, which wasn't as quick as I'd have liked, as I had to fight off a couple of beavers who wanted my wooden leg for their dam. But still see the tooth marks.
What is the shocking news?
The barracks have been penetrated.
Lucky barracks.
How many attackers?
Several hundred.
Damage?
Light.
Casualties?
None.
Then what did the rebels attack with? Sticks?
No, sir. Mockery. They breached our ranks and then pulled lots of faces and stuck their tongues out.
Good grief.
Yeah. Then they taunted the Hessians by telling them obscure, hard-to-get jokes and then teasing the poor Germans for being humorless.
Oh. No, this is a new and terrible kind of warfare.
Oh, get off your high horse. What about the Brits' behaviour? Is that any more honourable? Constantly dragging our women off to secret hideaways and then having their wicked way with them for several hours at a time.
Stop it, Mary.
Till the poor creatures are weak from ecstasy.
It's not going to work, Mary.
Their heaving bosoms glistening with sweat.
Mary, I know what you're trying to do, and I cannot be inflamed. I must return to the garrison. You'll accompany me, Sergeant?
Afraid not, sir. I've got to get back to mind the shop.
Where's my father?
He had to go to New Jersey.
Why? Did he lose a bet?
Bit rough on you, all this, eh, Mary? The captain breezing off like that with you in a state of heightened female arousal. Of course, if you wanted a bit of help with that, I could probably see my way clear.
Kirk, I would rather eat 300 porcupines and then throw myself in front of a herd of stampeding wildebeest.
So that's a maybe then, is it?
Excuse me, can you tell me where I am, barkeep?
I don't like being called barkeep. My name is Jake, just in case you were thinking of being polite.
Oh, very well, Jake. Can you tell me where I am, please?
This is the 1 Mile Inn.
Why is it called that?
Because it's 1 mile from Baltimore.
No, it's not. It's 20 miles from Baltimore.
Yep. Well, that's your state agents for you. How long you been traveling?
I left Baltimore a week ago.
You only made 20 miles in a week?
Well, I was supposed to be taking the coach, but it was delayed due to leaves on the cobbles.
Huh. What, again? I bet that doesn't happen in other countries.
Yeah, then it got canceled due to the wrong kind of horse. So I hired a mule.
For 20 miles in a week, that's still mighty slow going.
Yeah, well, I think we may have been traveling in circles. Perhaps my mule has an inner ear problem. I don't know.
And where you headed, mule permitting?
I have to go to New Jersey.
Oh, you lost a bet, huh?
No, I'm heading north to see my sister Belle. I haven't seen her in 20 years, and this is...
Wait a second. Did you say your name was Belle? There's a lady at the other end of the bar called Belle. Kind of looks like you. Same kind of horsey face.
Well, are you sure?
Samuel, what an extraordinary coincidence.
I know. This is one of those coincidences that can happen in real life, but when you see them in stories, they can look contrived.
I know. 20 years. Listen, let me introduce my traveling companion. This is my daughter, Patience. Patience, this is your Uncle Samuel.
I'm Shantae, in a Berkington.
She's not actually French, but she is very, very tall.
I'm 18 and I like clowns.
I'm not sure I really understand her. She's a bit of a one-off.
You want to bet?
And how's your family? How's your wife? What was her name?
Elizabeth. We're not together anymore. It turned out that physically she was more interested in that girl-girl thing that no one's thought of a name for yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. How's your husband?
Dave.
Dave, yeah.
No longer with us.
Oh.
To be honest, he was never really the same after your pet falcon pecked out his eyes.
Oh, that's what the row was about. Yeah. I remember now. I must have blanked it out.
But that was then. This is now.
Oh, that is so true.
Of course, dear. Another shot of lemonade, barkeep.
Sure. Gigantic idiot girl's mum.
He prefers to be called Jake because that's who he is.
Oh, right.
So, plumes on my pants, Uncle Sam. What are you doing here?
Well...
He's heading north to New Jersey.
Don't be silly. What, towards the fighting? Only a moron would do something like that.
Yeah, how stupid would that be?
I know.
Heading north. Are you kidding? I think you must have misheard me there, Jakey boy. You don't like being called Jakey boy, do you?
All right, lads, let's shut up shop. That's a good day's selling we've done there.
Can I get out of this bear suit now?
No, someone might come in, and you know what those rebels will do if they catch you.
It's like an oven in here.
Mm-hmm. Is it hotter than tar?
No.
No, exactly. Tarring and feathering's the alternative to the bear costume.
I know. I wouldn't mind just the feathering. I could probably cope with that.
Yeah, but the feathers would fall off without the tar.
Why can't they just use ordinary glue?
Well, then it would be gluing and feathering, wouldn't it? And that just sounds like handicraft.
Yeah, he's right.
Besides, I think the feathering is largely ceremonial. It's the tar that rips huge chunks of flesh off your body.
Yeah, the feathers are just a tickly finale, really, aren't they?
Just squeezing parapluie.
You just said you were an umbrella.
Wow, how neat is that?
No, it's not neat. It's gibberish.
True, though somehow when he says it, it sounds strangely profound. But listen, what if I convince these maniacal rebels that I'm no longer a loyalist by coming up with some patriotic revolutionary slogans?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Brownie.
How about, give me liberty, or give me an address I can send some kind of donation to?
Not very stirring.
I've got it. You're going to love this one. What makes me sad is that I don't have more lives than the one I have. But if I had 9 lives, as some say felines do, I would give at least 7 of them in the cause of liberty.
Catchy.
These are the times that try men's souls.
Heard it.
I can smell urine.
No, that's not a good slogan.
No, that's a fact.
Oh, I see. All right. So, shh, someone's coming.
Oh, it's Mary.
Oh, nice night to be out.
Yes,
I was talking to your nipples. Oh, come on, miss. That was just flirtatious repartee, wasn't it?
Where's Captain Brimshaw?
Well, last time I saw him, he was up at the barracks trying to restore the morale of those poor frightened Hessians. That was quite the foray your lads conducted. German baiting. A seldom used strategy, yet strangely effective. Like the French wind-breaking tactic, only less whiffy.
Yes. Is your bear all right, Joshua?
He's just eating some honey, Mary. Surely you've seen a bear eating honey before.
Yes, but not using a knife to spread it on a waffle. Water!
Good evening, Miss Oliphant.
Well, that's a stiff greeting, even by your tight-arsed standards.
Yes, well, I've just returned from trying to repair the emotional damage that your rebellious cohorts have inflicted on our German comrades. So I'm afraid I'm more than a little bit cross with you, actually.
Well, that's a shame, because I've decided to accept your proposal of marriage.
Accept my proposal?
Yes.
But I'm speechless. Totally speechless. Only a few days ago you were pooh-poohing the very idea, and now here you are, having had a complete change of heart. On the one hand, I'm turning cartwheels in my head, yet on the other, since I've been rebuffed by you so many times in the past, there's a degree of skepticism as to your genuine intentions. Is it any surprise that I feel so bemused and confounded by your womanly contrariness?
I thought you said you were speechless.
Well, Mary, I'm not your marionette.
Hey, how come he's allowed to say French stuff?
I'm withdrawing my proposal. I can be contrary, too. You're playing some kind of game, Mary. Well, I'm not a fool.
Permission to speak, sir?
Yes, Sergeant?
You are a fool.
What?
You're a fool if you don't accept this lady's offer. Look at her. Peaches and cream complexion, strawberry lips, ripe as a cherry, and I'm pretty sure I can work melons in here somewhere.
Do you want another one, McGurk?
But I am pleading your cause, miss. You just heard me compare you to all manner of fruit.
Yeah, well, I don't need your...
Samuel, I thought you were heading north to New Jersey.
Only an idiot would head north.
And you did?
No. No, I went to meet these 2 lovely ladies, and they are...
Oh, my God, it's a bear.
Don't worry, lady. He's tame.
Does he do tricks?
Oh, yes.
The bear is shaking his head.
Yeah, that's one of his tricks. Cute, isn't it? For 6pence, I can get him to put on his tutu and do pirouettes.
McGurk!
What did he say? Sounded like McGurk.
Yeah, McGurk. That's the call of the brown, tartan-kneed, urine-smelling bear. Yeah.
Everyone, this is my long-lost sister Belle, and she's going to be staying with us, and isn't that great?
Hey, who's the huge girl standing next to her?
Patience.
Well, I was only asking. You were being so long-winded that
No. Her name is Patience.
Oh. Hey, I knew some people in hospital with that name.
Oh. She's your cousin.
Samantha Fair et Pamplemousse.
Boy, how sophisticated is she?
Creed occur, Cousin Joshua. How tall are you?
7'4".
Me too. Hit me in the arm with all your might.
All right.
Didn't feel a thing.
Now you do it to me. Didn't even tickle.
Bash me in the face.
My turn. Now with the shovel. Wow. This is great.
Want to go outside and throw some cows?
I sure do.
Well, they seem to have hit it off. Now, so, Belle, this is my daughter, Mary.
Nice to meet you, Aunt Belle.
And this is Captain Walter Brimshaw.
Oh, you look most distinguished in your uniform, Captain.
Back up, honey. He's mine.
I most certainly am not.
I'm sorry, Belle. Brimshaw and Mary have this very on-off, up-down relationship. It's ridiculous.
She's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm ridiculous, am I? Mister, I'll propose marriage, and then when she says yes, I'll withdraw my proposal, pants.
You sound stupid when you talk in hyphens.
Right! That does it!
Ow!
Mary, give me that. Oh, I'm so sorry about this unpleasantness, Belle.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm from New Jersey. I'm used to seeing people get shovels in the face.
Allow me to introduce myself, as obviously no one else is going to. I'm Sergeant Roy McGurk, at your service.
Pleased to meet you.
You will be, darling.
Right. Sam's told me a lot about you, Sergeant.
Not the unsavory parts, I trust.
What other parts are there?
Nice quip, Sam. Yeah, do that again, I'll rip your throat out.
Do you think I could possibly use the bathroom?
Oh, I just saw the bear go in there.
Oh.
He might be a while. He likes to read the newspaper. Tell me, Belle, have you ever wondered what it'd be like to make love to a one-legged, one-armed, one-eyed, one-eared man?
Oh, dear Lord, have mercy.
Yep, that's what you'll be shouting. And it won't be from the splinters.
Well, Belle and I haven't seen each other for 20 years.
Oh, is that right?
I blinded her husband, and then he died. But she's fine with that now. And what's more, she said she'd like to stay with us for a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. About that, I just remembered a friend of ours is having this thing.
This thing?
Yeah, further south in Mexico, as it turns out. It's a sombrero-themed thing, which is why it has to be in Mexico. We don't really want to go, but we promise. Anyway, it's been lovely to meet you all, so don't bother to see us out. We'll just find a road somewhere. Anyway, bye, take care. Let's do lunch, yeah?
McGurk, what are you doing down here in the shop in the middle of the night?
Oh, can't sleep. Keep having naughty dreams about your sister.
I'm getting that vomit reflex again.
I just can't work out why she took off so sudden like that.
Well, let's see. She arrived, and within 5 minutes she encountered a bear, and then her niece threatened to attack her, and then she saw a man being hit with a shovel. Then she couldn't use the toilet because the bear was in there reading a newspaper. And then she was harassed by a one-armed, one-legged sex maniac. And then she just left. I mean, it's a complete mystery. Aren't people funny?
You blame me, don't you?
You played your part.
Yeah, I came on strong and she felt threatened by her overpowering attraction for me. She just couldn't trust herself to stay. I should have toned down the animal magnetism.
Yeah, well, certainly the animal part.
Hey, Sam, what do you think of the changes I've made at the shop this week? It's made a very healthy profit, you know, thanks to my decision to go over to selling wartime supplies.
Yeah, I saw the sales slogan above the door, everything you need to shoot your neighbor, and a little bit more.
Yeah. Signs are good crowd pullers, aren't they? Like that one in the corner there, yeah?
You know, special offer 3 for 2.
Yeah, it's a well-known sales technique.
Sure, I know. I just haven't seen it on a pile of coffins before.
Yeah.
Father, I can't sleep. Why did Aunt Belle and Patience have to leave? I miss Patience. She knows even more French words that she doesn't understand the meaning of than I do.
I'm sure you'll see her again someday.
Yeah, and maybe then she and I could get married.
No, son, that would never work.
Why not?
Because you and Patience are cousins, and it's not good for cousins to marry. Because sadly, if cousins marry, then what you can end up with is...
Norfolk.
Listen, I'm sure you'll see Patience again someday. Now, you head on back to bed.
Gare du Nord et bon abattoir, Papa.
Same to you, son. Boy, this is a crazy house. Do you know that? And look at that idiot Ezekiel out on the lawn pretending to be a bear. That's ridiculous.
That's not Ezekiel. That's a real bear.
How can you be sure?
Well, it's the distinctive bear-like way that he's creeping up on the bear that's engrossed in the newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I could have charged a fortune for this. Bear versus unpopular windbag.
We should really warn Ezekiel that he's about to be mauled, shouldn't we?
Yeah, of course we should, yeah.
Yeah, we better step in and do something.
Yeah. In a minute. Cup of tea?
Why not?
Revolting People featured Jay Tarses as Samuel, Andy Hamilton as Sergeant McGurk, Tony Maudsley as Joshua, Julia Hills as Mary, and James Fleet as Captain Brimshaw. Ezekiel was played by Hugh Dennis and Belle by Rebecca Front. Revolting People was written by Jay Tarses and Andy Hamilton and produced by Paul Mayhew-Archer.